don't know because I gotta do what I always gotta do. You guys know, so hold on. Let's go here, and it's still not up yet. Come on. Always that few seconds. Oh, I think we got it. That seems like that was... Oh, Jesus. That seems like that was quicker than normal. Alright, well, to anybody watching this in the future, because nobody's in the live stream yet, let's go ahead and load up on the game. But, a few things happened. A few of them I'm going to wait for people to come into the live stream that actually care about this stuff, like Toby, because he's usually here. I found something that, I didn't really find it, I just saw something that I thought was interesting and I thought I'd point out. And then a few other things. I am excited because it's like mini Christmas, you know those times when you order something off Amazon and it's supposed to be coming today? Yeah, I got a delivery coming today, and so I'm looking out the window currently trying to see if there's a package at the door, but it does not appear there is. Nothing crazy. I ordered some shoes. I've been wearing the same black tennis shoes for a while, so I decided to get more black tennis shoes. These aren't worn out because I don't do anything crazy active in them. I don't run around. I can't do any of that stuff. So they've lasted for about 2 to 3 years now. I believe it was back whenever like Yeezys first started becoming a big thing, like 2 or 3 years ago. That's when I got these. These are the Adidas, like, you know how some brands they'll have like the good, like the name brand version, and then they'll have like the great value version basically, but it's made by the same people. Like how the same people that make the clothes for like Abercrombie and Fitch and American Eagle make the same clothes for Hollister. In Hollister you can usually find clothes for like t-shirts for like $10, but in American Eagle it's hard to find anything even marked on discount for less than like 25, that kind of thing. It's the same thing. I got basically still made by Adidas, but the bargain brand version of Yeezys. And they're solid black, and I've loved those shoes. They're super comfortable, but after 3 years, even though they don't look worn out, they started to not feel as comfortable. So needless to say, I ordered 2 more pairs of shoes. I ordered some vaping stuff. I ordered a toolkit for the vaping stuff, some pre-built coils. I've gotten into a little bit looking into the information about how to make my own coils, but the problem is that the best coils you can get right now, you can make them. It's just really difficult. It involves a process where it's 2 kind of braided wires wrapped around in a spiral, but has a core of 3 different wires. It's really weird, and it takes a lot of work. I mean, you're talking about, like, with vaping, to anybody who doesn't know anything, the more surface area you have, like the more wire that's touching the cotton, which is the wicking material for the juice, the more flavor you're going to get. And because of the way that coil is made, it's really wide and has a lot of surface areas, so it gives a lot of flavor, and it's really good. And needless to say, like, I can make vape coils. I can not need to buy them pre-made, but that wire alone is just like, if I could find that wire and then just make my own coils from that wire, I would 100% do that. But I haven't found anywhere that just sells that style of wire. It might help if I put both ear cups on, and it looks like everybody's having some lagging issues, so it's not just me. Let's see, I ordered that. I ordered 2 lamps. Well, jeez, that worked out beautifully. I ordered 2 lamps, though. The lamp that I have currently is, like, it's a Bob Marley lamp that I bought, like, when I was in high school, and just, you know, old and kind of worn out, and, you know, doesn't really fit the decor of my room at the moment. So I got 2 LED bendable lamps that you can touch it to turn it on and off, and it also has a remote. And that's another problem, is I rearranged my room to where there's a couch in between my bed and the bedside table that I used to use, so I can't use that old lamp either because it's too far away to reach to turn it on and off. So worst case scenario, even if I can't move this bendable lamp closer to where I can actually touch it, I can just use the remote to turn it on and off. So I bought 2 of those. Let's see, I think that's pretty much it. I could check my cart, but that's all the stuff that I'm really excited about, is the vaping stuff and the lamps and the shoes. Man, you got way out there, didn't you? You got way out there, bud. Aside from that, though, oh yeah, what was that you reloading something? The heck was that? Turbocharger, I mean, I guess I'll take it, and I'll pick, well, somebody else took it before I could take it. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't take the turbocharger if you, I don't understand. He took the Havoc but didn't take the turbocharger? I don't understand. Anyways, let's see. I've got something for pretty much every gun if I decide to pick any of them up that need the things. That need the things. Real descriptive there. Anyways, aside from that, I was talking yesterday about going kayaking. That was supposed to happen either yesterday or today. Well, it turns out it got completely postponed all the way till Saturday. So, hopefully it doesn't get postponed again, but yeah, so to anybody who would come in wondering what happened with that, it is going to be a rather long kayaking trip, though, longer than normal. We usually, whenever we go, yeah, I'll pick this up. Oh, that's the other, so that's the only attachment I don't have is a select fire. I just realized that. Oh man, that's sad. You could use heavy ammo. There's heavy ammo right here. What's? I don't understand. I guess we're headed back that way then. But yeah, so we're doing a longer trip than I normally do, so that ought to be interesting. But yeah, it's, you know, should be a fun time. It's always fun, you know, going down a river, and usually I fish or something, but sometimes it's good to just, you know, be peaceful. Jesus, the recoil on this thing is messing me up. Let's go. Yeah, you want to come back over here and help me out? Thank you. He's back this way, man. Can you see him? 'Cause I don't know where this guy's at. It's caustic, so he could be setting up traps. Nice.
Let's keep winning.
Alright, I really don't need ammo. I'll take that. Definitely I'll take that. Can't take that. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the kayaking trip. So yeah, I'm hoping to have fun tomorrow. Just floating down a river, you know, relaxing, getting some sun. Hopefully not burn too badly. I do need to get a little bit of a tan though, that's for sure. 'Cause I am super pale. And when I say super pale, I don't mean like, you know, just pale. I mean like getting close to albino pale. Like I'm pale. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean that means my skin's healthy. But at the same time, I do plan to go to the beach at some point during the summer, so I'd like to not completely fry within moments of stepping onto a beach, regardless of what sunscreen I use. So a little bit of exposure now might save me in the long run. It's a little weird. I mean, usually by now somebody's here. I don't know if it's like a boycott or something. I don't know. But right now, I mean, the channel's been pretty dead over the past couple streams. So I might have to go back to streaming a little bit less. I don't know. I don't know what's causing it. Hopefully, oh geez, there's people over there, I think. Yeah, 'cause that's open.
Copy that.
But yeah, hopefully, what I'm really hoping didn't happen is that I got like shadow banned, because that's quite possible. getting shadow banned by YouTube with it being a primarily left-wing organization, it would be very easy for me to get shadow banned, especially with me talking about the James Charles thing. Earlier this week, I could definitely see them being like, "Oh, this guy doesn't line up with our belief system, so we need to ban him from being able to use this platform for his free speech." And now, so to people that in the U.S. that actually, you know, care about that kind of stuff, because we actually have a right to free speech in America. I don't necessarily agree that the government should step in and regulate, by any means, should step in and regulate what Facebook is doing. Because they are, and you know, some people take different stances on this, but in my opinion, they are a company. You know, they're a company that can do whatever they want to do. Because, and here's the other thing, is that because they're a company, if enough people get pissed off, enough people will make different platforms that function the same or relatively close, and then they'll go out of business. That's the thing, is if you don't support it, don't support it. I mean, it's that simple. So I don't really care about Facebook regulating speech on their platform. And there are people trying to argue that they're not really a platform anymore, they're more like a publisher at this point, because of how large the company is. I don't necessarily agree with that, because of the fact that they're not getting paid the same way a publisher is. They're getting paid by advertisers. They're getting paid by advertisers more so than you paying for a subscription. Like, you're not paying to get onto Facebook and hear what they have to say. Like, you're just paying to hear what your friends have to say. I died. I got one kill though, and didn't even count as a full kill because he didn't die all the way. But so yeah, I mean, it's a company. They can do what they want. If you don't like it, go spend your money and spend your time elsewhere. It's basically the way I feel about it. So, and it's the same thing with YouTube, is if you don't like it, go watch Twitch. And not saying don't watch my stuff, because I enjoy having people here watching my stuff on YouTube. But this platform just works better right now. Maybe once I get that computer, I'll probably be streaming to both, but I might start streaming primarily on to Twitch. But if you can't hear that sound, I am getting a phone call, so I need to mute myself and answer that right quick. Alright, it was nothing important. Anyways, yeah, so needless to say, I mean, yeah, I'm a big on having free speech and having the Second Amendment. I'm big on having all the amendments. But my thing is that, like, to protect the first one, you need the second one. I mean, and to protect, basically it's like they're almost in like order of importance. Like, you know, free speech is important. It is super important. Without it, governments can be tyrannical because you have no right to like protest or say anything otherwise. Then to protect that amendment, you need your ability to carry guns. Then following down the line, eventually you get to where they say slavery is illegal, and that is, in my opinion, more important than free speech and more important than your right to have guns. But the thing is like, the holdup does kind of get to the Second Amendment, because without, the government may say slaves are illegal, but without guns, slaves wouldn't have the ability to protect themselves from a government trying to enslave them. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's off on a whole nother topic, but I guess, so I was looking this up earlier. Apparently I'm a Republican, or a conservative, because of one of my major views, regardless of where I line up on pretty much any other topic. My view of wanting smaller government, not larger government, is apparently a very conservative way of thinking. Yeah, kill him, he's weak. Yeah, it took him one burst and he was able to kill him. Come on, res me. Thank you.
Standing still.
Um,
You're lucky. I like it.
but apparently that's a conservative viewpoint of saying these people that are basically accomplishing nothing and taking away from us, we should probably get rid of the people that are useless, because a lot of them are. And apparently that's a conservative viewpoint. So I know you're getting shot at. I'm weak, so I'm trying to not die here.
Reloading. Contact with target. Taking fire.
Oh jeez. Yep. Well, I'm about to die here. Yep. Pointed him out to you. Hey.
Good job, me. Whole squad down. Don't worry, I'm here.
Anyways, I usually hate this gun not on full auto because I have a problem being able to correct the. You're going up there to get him. All right, sweet. Ooh. There's a beacon right in front of you, isn't there? I thought there was a beacon right there. Yeah. All right, sweet. He's rezzing. Let's grab here and here and here and here. Nobody here again. Yeah.
Nobody here again. Emoji dizzy face.
Yeah, it's all good. I've just been talking to myself for the past few minutes. Was it you were the one talking about the whole what's his name? The old gay dude who was trying to flirt with straight people and get them to do things with him? That was me and you, right? I'm pretty sure that was you, because you're the only one that's always here, and I thought I remembered it being you. Because I had an update on some information about that, about the conversation I was having about that anyways. Yeah. Oh, wow. You saw me just walk right up on that, right? So something I wanted to play for you, that I found this video that I'm about to play, or this sound clip, this part of a video that I'm about to play, was posted the very next day after somebody was, after that guy did that. And you know, and I was talking about how, like, you know, I've met and known quite a few gay individuals that have done the same thing as that guy, that like trying to flirt and get to where they can date straight guys. I think if you remember me talking about that. And so, and what's bad is that that we had that conversation, and then I believe it was like the very next day. I don't know if you watch Good Mythical Morning, but the very next day, and they're a big YouTube channel, they posted a video with a guest who is from the TV show called Queer Eye. So a fairly famous individual, and here's some things he has to say, which further backs the point that it's not just people I know, and it's not just this one guy. He literally says, well, I'll just play the clip for you. This was published on, yeah, this was published yesterday. So let me shut up and let you listen to this.
So after you're done, I would like to take that off of you and keep it, if that's possible. That would be a dream.
Does that mean it's luxury or cheaper?
I don't know yet, but I will just tell you, it is fly to death. That orange with the black and white stripes, I'm loving every part of this.
And we will be posting that video of Garamo taking it off of Matt on Instagram.
The second thing is that most of you all are straight here, right? I straight identified? Yeah. So what you don't know about gay men is that we love straight guys in sweatpants. It's just the truth.
Will and Matt, watch
Right. I'm here to look pretty.
I can't help but notice that Will's shirt and pants are not.
So that's the whole. Sorry, let me move my mic back closer. So that's the whole statement in context, and you heard it. And so it's bad when even a gay individual openly admits that it's not a one-off thing. He likes straight guys in sweatpants, and well, and that's the thing, is it's like it's not just a one-off thing, and I know it's not a one-off thing because I know several gay people, and then he just admitted that it's not a one-off thing, that most gay dudes like straight dudes in sweatpants. Not that they like any dude in sweatpants, specifically that they like straight dudes in sweatpants. I'm just saying, like, it's not a one-off thing. So to anybody who says, oh, well, you're ignorant for saying that gay dudes like straight guys, no, that's pretty pretty self-proclaimed even by an admittedly gay person that it's a fact that I just thought it was funny, and I'm not taking it out of context. You heard the clip. That's from beginning to end. I guess I could elaborate on what they were doing. What they were doing in this show was they were trying to guess between. They were presented with two products, and they were trying to guess which product was the better product out of the two. They were trying to guess which one was the cheap brand and which one was the luxury brand. And they were modeling sweatpants, basically. So, what happened earlier? The party thing. What party thing? Oh, that was my bad. I'd just woken up, so I don't know if you could tell by the way I was talking, but I had literally just woken up, turned on my PS4, and it was like completely out of it. When I was trying to, I don't even remember what I was really trying to do, but I don't know. It was, I was a little out of it, so I'm gonna blame it on the, just waking up. But I honestly don't even remember what I was trying to get a hold of somebody, and I guess I thought you were that person for some reason. And I don't even remember why I was trying to get a hold of somebody, but, I was, so. And then I ended up, I ended up sending you a message basically saying that, oh, well, I remembered I've got some stuff I need to do on Fortnite anyways.
You were like, is this Tyler? Then I said no and laughed. Emoji happy too.
I don't remember. Like, I literally rolled out of bed, walked the, like, I don't know, it's probably 15 feet from my bed to this room, turned it on, and then saw your name, and I guess I was trying to get a hold of somebody that had a name close to yours. I don't know. But yeah, so to anybody who sends me friends requests from YouTube, you can look forward to that bit of entertaining me trying to get a hold of people like half drunkenly in the morning whenever I wake up. Yeah, you can appreciate that little bit of interesting part of my life. But yeah, I just found that interesting, and I saw PewDiePie got in on the whole James Charles thing. PewDiePie rated his apology video, which was funny. I think it's interesting because it's like it's interesting to me, being that I've had, and I wouldn't say I've actively got. Oh geez. I wouldn't say I actively now have as many as I used to, but I used to have more gay friends. And it's like, to me, the whole idea of a gay guy liking a straight dude is not a new concept. That's something that I've known for a while because I've known a lot of gay people. So to me, it's surprising that it's that big of a deal when people admit that, because it was just kind of an accepted fact for me. So what I'm assuming is the people that are really surprised by this are the people that don't know hardly anybody that's gay. Is my guess. Let's see. Hey, melted. Oh, that's what. No, he's just got a turbocharger. I just saw something gold, so I was assuming that what I was seeing was a. Oh, geez. What? How'd they crest the hill so fast? That's the thing I don't understand. The bullets should have been blocked by the hill, but they crest that hill super fast and accurately. That's the other thing. Like, even though Pathfinder is fast, and I'll admit that, I didn't expect him to be able to be that accurate while gliding, because that's the only way he could have crested that hill so fast. That was crazy. Dude's got a freaking laser. Alright, well, I'm gonna hide back here. Yeah, never mind. Apparently I'm not gonna hide, because now I'm dead. Let's see. Alright. I'm wondering if our teammate's going to do anything, because our teammate's way off in the middle of nowhere and didn't even look like he was trying to come help us. So, and especially if the other teammate disconnects. So if whatever his name is, Yeti, the Fire Yeti, if he leaves, then I'm probably going to leave. But yeah, so yeah, I just thought that was interesting. This short after some big scandal about a gay dude liking straight dudes, they would post a video like that. I mean, and Good Mythical Morning has 15,000 subscribers. So, and I get it's probably not going to fall back on them, the fact that this guy said that, but it's weird. Like, I would think they could contact them and be like, yo, listen, this is probably going to look bad. You should probably take this out of the video. Because, I mean, they could have just said, because he says earlier, he says that, oh yeah, I think that one looks good, and then just leave it at that. Cut out the whole part about him, because he says, and the second part. So he adds on, he doesn't say two things. I don't think he says, I've got two things about this. I think he just says, and the second part is this. They could have edited out that whole part and avoided, and I don't think it's that big of a controversy. Like, I don't think anybody else is really paying attention to the fact that he said that, but to me it is one of those things. It's like, I would think that somebody out there would notice it. Maybe I'm the first, but I would hope not. I don't know, it's weird times we're living in, man. It's weird times. I mean, I've actually, and I should also mention though, the fact that, like, I know nothing about this dude's show, Queer Eye. Literally never seen it. So I've seen it on Netflix, like I've seen the advertisement for it, but it just seemed like a show starring 4 gay people because they're gay. Like, not a show of any substance. It's just a show of, hey, we're gay. Alright, here's a TV show. Here's a $3 billion budget. Go make a TV show. Congratulations. Like, I mean, I don't know. It just didn't seem really substantive, so I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to click on that. Like, a show on Netflix has to be pretty darn good for me to want to click on it. Or anime, because just anime in general, I'll usually click on it and watch the first couple of episodes, especially if it's dubbed. Because I don't really watch subtitled anime. I'm too ADHD for that. Like, I get too distracted by the awesome art in the background, and I forget to read. So yeah. So needless to say, I haven't seen One Punch Man yet, because they don't have it dubbed on Netflix yet. So I've tried using like Kiss Anime and websites like that to watch my dubbed anime, but I always have issues out of those websites. So, and I also don't trust them, like Kiss Anime especially. They always like I'll be right back. Alright, no problem. I'm not gonna point out what other websites do this, but I do know of other sketchy websites that do this, where whenever you click on the thing you're intending to click on, they bring you to a whole nother web page. Kiss Anime has started doing that, similar to other sketchy websites, so I just don't trust them anymore. It's just me. Aside from that, I think I've talked about, like, I mean, it's sad because we're only 28, we're probably like 25 minutes in, because I did start a little bit late. We're only 25 minutes in, and I've covered pretty much everything I had to talk about, which tells you how boring my life is right now. Oh jeez. There's people in here. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. No! Punch me to death! Stupid robot! He's coming in behind you. I literally marked him the whole way in. How did you not know he was there? Literally marked him the whole way in. I don't understand. Anyways, yeah, so I pretty much covered everything that's going on in my life. I've started being able to read again. I've usually just been too busy to make time to read. Which kind of sucks because I enjoy reading. I finally picked up that book, and I think I've gone from, I mean, I don't know the exact amount of pages, how much I've read over the past couple days, but I was like beginning, middle part of the book. Like, I was towards the front half, but kind of in the middle of the book as far as how much I had read. And at this point, I am on the back half in the middle. So I mean, I probably read like 100 pages or something like that. Not too much, but a lot over the course of 2 days for me, since I went from reading basically not at all to reading back to a fairly normal amount. I don't know which one was our teammate's banner, but I'm stealing this purple loot because I don't know if it was his or not. So, yeet. I guess we take this. Sure. Anyways, yeah, but in that story, so to anybody who's interested, at this point I guess I'll talk about the book that I am reading. It is a book, if anybody's watched, I think I've talked about it before, but it's a book, based off of a TV show that I used to watch when I was a kid that I really enjoyed. And, so I picked up the books, and at this point we're in towards the books that they never actually made TV shows adaptations for. Oh, they're up there. So it's all something new to me, which is really awesome. Oh, jeez.
Reloading. Making contact with enemy. Reloading. It's just you and me, friend. Let's not die.
What?
Fire, friends.
What? What?
Champion just
Freaking loser. Anyways, but in the story, basically, I mean, it's, you know, guy gets magic sword does magic stuff, and then turns out he's a wizard. And now he's trying to learn to do wizard stuff. Pretty quick, the quick summary of what's going on in the book. But right now he is trying to fight off his biggest enemy to this point in the story, who has an army that was quoted as being so large you could not count the numbers of people. There were more soldiers than there were blades of grass in the fields, and it stretched from horizon to horizon. It was so large of an army. And yeah, so, and this guy, he's in charge of a kingdom at this point, like a fairly large, basically half the world at this point, and not really in charge. Like, he took over and seceded the previous governmental system that was in charge of half the world. So he's kind of in charge. Like, people trust him because he seceded by marrying, and then proving basically that he needed to take over, but be married into the person that was previously in charge. And magic is fairly rare in this universe at the point that this story is taking place. And the fact that he has magic, everybody's like, oh yeah, well, a lot of people were like, yeah, I guess we'll follow you. Anyways, he's at this point in the story, he's unleashed, not only he has that enemy come for them that he kind of knew was coming, and it wasn't originally his enemy, but became his enemy. And then the other one is that he's released an ancient curse, pretty much, that is trying to destroy all of magic. So he's losing his magic. Okay. Everybody's losing their magic, and certain like species of like birds and stuff like that basically only live off of magic. So like they're starting like plagues and stuff like that, and it's pretty interesting. He's went into the history of a civilization that has basically been a superpower in the world. They've been one of like the big 3 kingdoms within this part of the world that this governmental system used to control. And one of the reason why is they have these basically like, I don't know if anybody's into history, but they've okay, cool. Don't go that way then, because I'm not helping you right now. But people have talked about the speakers that Hitler was trying to design that would basically kill people from sound. It would create vibrations that would like basically rip you apart and kill you. They have a magic version of that, basically. So they're trying to convince those people to. And because magic is failing, and supposedly the enemy might know this, the enemy appears to be going that way. So now he, without an army, is trying to go there to try and warn these people. And these people have also, because they're such a strong and proud people, have basically haven't decided if they're going to listen to this guy's authority at this point in the story. So he's trying to convince them. Basically like, hey, you know, there's people coming. You might want to listen to us and have us help, even though you've got strong defenses. But you know, it's pretty cool. It's definitely an enjoyable story if you are, which I don't think anybody watching this is really of age to watch this. I mean, it is rather mature, so I wouldn't recommend it to anybody that's like sub 18. I mean, it's very graphic, so. Oh jeez. There's 2 of them! There's 2 of them! Oh jeez. How did I get an assist for that? What? Oh, okay. I guess they're in there. Yeah, I'm coming. I don't know. Got her. Alright, let's go there. Sorry, I just thought it was funny. It was like they were just like running around trying to kill this girl. I'm just like, let me just run in here and blap. Okay, she's dead. Congrats, I helped. Wait, did I not get the? Man, you guys stealing all the stuff? Jesus. Oh, there's more people coming. Oh, shit. Or, pardon my language. Right here. Right here. Right here. Oh, come on. No, this. There's two of them. I called it out. Oh, man. Anyways, but yeah, it's a pretty cool story. It's one of those books too, and the other reason why I wouldn't recommend it for people that are like sub 18 is not only does it have some mature and vulgar depictions of things that I wouldn't recommend those that are faint of heart try and imagine and view. I guess books are relative, so you know I've seen a lot of stuff, so then depictions in my mind are slightly more graphic based off the things I've seen. So I guess if you haven't seen any of that stuff, it wouldn't be that graphic. I don't know. So maybe that is the thing, but it is still fairly graphic in my opinion. And then also it's kind of like Lord of the Rings. I don't know if any of you have tried, anybody watching this in the future has tried to read Lord of the Rings, but it is fairly descriptive to the point of details that some people might get annoyed by. But I think, and I will say, things like Lord of the Rings, sometimes it feels like they go off on tangents that just have no relevance to the story whatsoever. And I will say this is the 6th book that I'm reading right now in this series, out of like 24 or something like that. But, and I will say, it seems like most of the tangents that he goes off in, the author does do a very good job at tying it back into the story and making it relevant, and making the details that were pointed out in that part of the story worthwhile, make you feel like you didn't really waste your time by reading that. Because I've read books, not specifically Lord of the Rings, but I have read other books that are similarly descriptive, like these kind of stories are, that were just so dry and seemed so irrelevant that I've literally skipped whole chapters, because it just was so boring and so dry. And there's even some books that I loved reading that had segments of the books that were like that, and I mean that won't completely kill a book for me, but I will say, I mean, there's some books that I've literally only read half the book because it's one of those books where like each chapter is based off of a character and it all ties into a bigger story, but you get like parts of each individual's life basically. And I've got to say, I have there's some of those books that I knew the chapter was going to be based off of a character that it just annoyed me, and so I just didn't read it. Like, so there's some books that I've literally like only read half of, because the characters bored me. Oh jeez, that is not what the heck was that? Alright. Got him. Blue body shield, I will take that. And blue helmet, I will also take that. He took the R99, I guess I'll take the auto. RE45 auto, I guess I'll take it. Where are we going, guys? You guys can't hear me, so me talking to you is irrelevant. But, are we not going that way? Alright, so we're going this way. Cool. But yeah, that's pretty much what my life's been, reading that book whenever I make time. My problem is, like, I know I have time to read it, and I really should, like, read it like throughout the day. Like, before this stream, I wasn't really doing much between, like, when Toby was talking about me messaging him this morning. Between then and now, I really didn't do anything. Like, I just watched YouTube videos, basically, the whole time. And, like, I should have probably been reading that book during that time. That probably would have been a more productive use of my time. But instead of watching that book and having content that I would have really appreciated and enjoyed, I wasted my time watching a bunch of YouTube videos, half of which I don't even remember what I watched because they just had no relevance or significance in the sense that they were memorable. So yeah, but I don't know, it's also one of those things, part of the reason why it's so hard for me to start reading is because once I start reading, I want to read, and it's hard for me to stop. the reason why I tend to read right before I go to bed is because I'll read until I get sleepy, and then I'll just go to sleep. But if I read during the day, I mean, back in the day when I was reading a lot, there were days where, like, I would literally just sit in the same spot all day, and I'd eat 2 meals because I'd eat 1 meal in the morning, and then I'd forget to eat all the way until dinner time, and then I'd just literally sit there and read the whole time. Like, I'd spend the whole day reading, because I'd just get that immersed into stories. And I guess that goes to show you that I love reading. It's just, it's hard for me to get started sometimes because I know myself well enough to know that I might accidentally do that and waste an entire day. And I wouldn't even say it's necessarily a waste because I'm enjoying what I'm doing, but at the same time, looking back at it, whenever I, you know, the next day, I'm like, man, I probably should have done something else that day. Like, there's something else I probably should have gotten to, and fine.
I need it.
I didn't want to go all the way back up there, but...
I need it.
Alright, let's see. I think this guy's going for it too. So I think we've got to get a little bit of speed up on this dude. Yep, he was going for it, you loser! Freaking loser. I saw you. I saw you. Anyways. Oh, yes. Switching there. But... Alright, cool. How did none of you guys see that? I really don't understand. What's good, Toby? I've got 2 butt teammates that are being jerks. But he needed health, so I gave him some health. Hopefully I don't end up needing it because that was all the health I have. But yeah, you didn't miss much. I just went on a little bit of a rant about a book that I'm reading at the moment, so. But yeah, so I'm assuming you went to go take a shower or to go eat or something like that. That's what you're usually doing whenever you have to go do something. I'm just going to go this way.
Let's go this way.
Yeah, we could go get that care package.
Might be something good this way.
I mean, I know there's going to be something good this way. I don't know why he says there might be something good this way. I know there's something good that way. Oh, jeez. Don't gotta spam, bro. It's fine. Oh, jeez.
Let's go this. Making contact with the enemy.
Alright, so there is a death box in here. So hopefully he's solo. Oh, jeez. Probably went up top. Yep. Good job, teammate. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I gotta get inside. Sorry, guys. Oh, jeez. What? What? Some of that bloom was a bit ridiculous. I left again. It's all good, man. It's all good. I understand. This just goes to show that whenever there's more people in here, not only am I more entertained and therefore more entertaining, but you guys become more entertained. Not just because I am more entertaining, but because you guys can entertain each other. It's all about love here. You gotta love each other. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's not nearly as fun when there's not nearly as many people here. It's just how it is. But let's see. I mean, I'll choose Pathfinder if you guys don't seem to want to be Pathfinder. Seeing as how it is literally dead right now in the live stream, I'm gonna go click on something else. So my view of live chat is gonna go down momentarily. I want to check something else out. So what I am checking out is I'm wondering how good my streams have been doing lately. So yesterday's stream, even though it was pretty much only Toby, ended up with 13 views. The stream before that had 23 views, 13 views, 15 views, 14 views. Yeah, it seems like streams lately have been going more and more dead, but what's going on? Sorry about that, I was... what's going on? Oh, that's Toby's little brother. What's good, man? No. You don't want your little brother in here? It's all good, man. I don't care. You appear to care, but I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. Is there a reason why you don't want him in here? Like, anything specifically?
Let's explore this train.
I mean, I guess they both left. I don't know. Maybe he phone trying to kidnap his brother, take his brother or something. I don't know. I wonder if I could hit that or not. No, I can't hit that. 1 second. Oh, geez, there's already people here. So let me go around this way and hopefully not get shot. I just need a gun and literally no gun, just all the ammo I could ever want at this point in the game. Ooh, R99. Or R99, not RE99. Fortnite copied Apex with the rebooting and ping button. Oh jeez. He copied me with that comment. Yeah, I've heard you mention it before. I just like how you can just go over top instead of... He copied me with that comment. Okay, it just read it off later or something. Either that or you tried to say something. Oh, his teammate's here. I'm hoping his teammate will come around and doesn't know I'm here. Yeah, okay, I'm coming. Got him. Alright, let's go here. And around. Oh, jeez. It's two teams. It's two teams. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm sorry, teammate. I'm out of ammo, though. Hey! Alright, I'm just getting this kill at this point. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm out of ammo. Do you like Wendy's? I don't eat fast food that much. Jeez. Alright, well, that's... I mean, I don't really like fast food, so...
How do you know what Wendy's is were English?
How do you know what Wendy's is were English? Like, Wendy's, like with the mascot with the girl with the red hair. That's, I mean, that's the Wendy's that I know of. Girl with the red hair with the weird, like, collar that everybody thinks is like a conspiracy theory, and they sell burgers, like chicken nuggets and wings and stuff like that. I mean, we have Wendy's here.
England.
Not in England? Okay, so it's different Wendy's. Okay, but we have a Wendy's here that's what they sell. And it's, I mean, it's alright food if you're considering, I mean, if you're gonna eat fast food, it's alright, like, it's better than McDonald's by far. But it's not on, like, Chick-fil-A level of quality.
So what?
No, we have no Wendy's.
Just give me a shot, and I'll shine like the sun.
Alright, well. Let's see, I'm trying to look outside again, see if that package is coming, but I haven't heard anything because I've got headphones on and I don't see anything, so I'm gonna assume it's not here yet. Hopefully by the end of the...
Introducing your champion.
Called you a schmuck. Anyways, hopefully by the end of the stream, I mean, we're looking at, what, let's see, it's 48 minutes, so I can probably get in 2 more games. I'm wondering if I can get up to the, what, how many kills was I at? Let me rewind this right quick, because I don't know. Do you like Imagine Dragons? Not particularly, no. Let's see. I'm glad I'm not Jump Master because I'm trying to look at something else. I was trying to look at how many kills I've got.
Don't answer.
Don't answer. But yeah, I'm trying to see how many kills I've got because I'm wondering if by the end of the stream I can get to 300 kills. That's what I'm looking at. 300 Pathfinder kills. This game and the next game might get me there.
Imagine dragging these nuts across your face.
Oh jeez, what? None of that hit. I expected them to at least jump a little bit to get hit a little bit, but... Okay, well, thanks teammates, I'm glad at least one of you helped me, not at all. Oh jeez, I just rewinded it and then missed the whole reason why I rewinded it. So, I am at, in this game it's not going to happen apparently, let's see, that guy's at 654 kills. I'm at 293, so yeah, it would be reasonable to try and get 300 kills before this game, or before the stream ends. But not with these two bad teammates. Let's leave it at that.
Read out but can't see the message.
Yeah, it's because the YouTube algorithm deems it inappropriate. That's why. Okay, well they killed that guy. I don't know why that guy was still there. But alright, no problem. Well, I don't know who that is, so.
What did he say?
What did he say? He said, "I'll be right back." Your little brother said, "I'll be right back." If that's what you're asking, I don't know. I'm probably gonna leave because these two teammates seem terrible. I mean, one of them didn't even land with us, and
before that.
Yeah, before that. Oh, the Imagine Dragons comment that he made. I'm not gonna repeat it because you know I don't want to be shadow banned on YouTube, as I fear I might already be. I don't want to make it worse for myself. Well, I'm really tempted to leave these teammates. They're really bad.
Just don't say the rude parts.
It was literally just a play on words to make it a rude. Like it was all rude, basically. So we'll just leave it at that. I guess I do need to stay in this point. They legitimately are trying to res me, so I mean I guess I should stay in, but these two teammates are really bad. 11 bamboozles, 8 kills, so he's new to this, and the other teammate seems good, but he's too much of a lone wolf, and it's really bad in a game where it requires a team. So yeah, okay, there's enemies spotted. I have no weapon now, so give me a minute. And there's a grenade into my face. We'll pick that up. Now we'll pick that up and that up. I'd like to go back and get my loot because I think I had decent loot, as long as the team that was there didn't take it all. That's why I don't like solid sites. The smaller the site is, the easier it is to...
He just told me what he said.
Yeah, so pretty much all just a rude part. Can't not say the rude part if it's all rude parts.
Now you know why I don't want him here.
Well, he's your little brother, isn't he?
I am taking fire, friends. Reloading.
Yeah. I don't know what's... I mean... I know that... He's 9, jeez. And Lone Wolf again. Good job, teammate.
No good. Contact with hostile. Target spotted. Hostile spotted. Contact with target.
Oh, they're throwing grenades at me. Oh jeez, they're coming from both directions. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about this. Getting shot from all 3 directions, and I'm leaving because these two teammates just don't work together at all. But yeah, I know that, like, I don't know, if I had a little brother, I would have been mean enough to him that I wouldn't think he would talk like that. But that's your parents' place to discipline him, not yours. So I just know that whenever I was little, I mean, especially my friends, I didn't keep friends for long when I was little because I was too rough. So that was just me. But I don't know. It's a different generation. And then I do know that also my friends that I had at the time, their older brother treated them the same way I was treating them. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. But all of that to say that this is part of the reason why I think I'm just gonna keep my kid away from the internet until they're like 18. He got that from seasonal stream. See, and that's the thing is like, I don't want to regulate what you guys say. I really don't. I mean, I think you guys, well, you specifically, I think anybody that's watched my streams for long enough knows that I very rarely ever, like care about what you guys say in the comments. Like, I very rarely, I think I've muted like 2 people. And that's people that's one was because he was spamming, and then the other was because he was saying stuff that was very inappropriate, as far as, you know, people that, you know, are dealing with the type of thing he was joking about. It's the only 2 people I've ever intentionally muted. So, this is probably going to be the last game, so probably not, to SKJKL or whatever his name was. I can't remember. Anyways. Alright, well, I say that to say that, like, I don't like regulating what people say, but the reason why I'm saying that to say that I like my streams to be a little bit more appropriate and a little bit more family friendly, because, like, things like that being spread, I mean, it's just, you know. Can I play? This is gonna be the last game probably that I'm streaming, so that's the only reason. Like, and whenever you sent that, I was in the middle of picking the hero, so that's the only reason why I didn't say anything like say yes or something like that, because I was in the middle of starting this round. Sorry, Ovi, but maybe on the next one on Monday, possibly. And yeah, because I was going to say, it depends on how fast this one ends, but I really have some stuff I need to get to, so I'm probably going to be ending the stream really shortly after I die here, depending on how long this game takes. If it takes 15 minutes, it takes 15 minutes. If it takes a minute, I'm probably going to be ending after this. And I don't need that helmet. Alright, well, seeing as I have a shotgun, it's not looking so good as far as this game taking a long time. I have garbage loot right now. Sure, we'll take all this stuff because it's not a shotgun. Oh, there's other people here. I don't know where they are, but I can hear them running around. And our teammate's shooting at something. Hey, I got him for 7 damage from this far away with a shotgun. I'll take it. What are you doing, teammate? And you're both shooting at things that are too far away for me to actually hit with a shotgun.
Enemy down. I got you, friend.
He immediately left, so that's cool. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Alright, oh jeez, what? How do you know I was there? What? Sneaky butt. I didn't expect him to know I was there. Anyways, so seeing as how this is gonna be a game, I guess we'll watch this guy and see what he does. I'm assuming that was the end, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so triple take. I enjoy that gun thoroughly, but I don't think your chances are looking too good here, man. You have to crawl right to you. Just go heal our teammate.
Bad guys, let's do this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, come on, man. Come on, heal the teammate. What are you doing? And you should have healed him when he was underneath of the platform, because now there's somebody coming right there, and now they're dead. Woo! Called it. Anyways, So I got 1 kill with 49 damage, and our other teammate did literally nothing. All that shooting to draw the attention of those enemies, and he literally didn't hit 1 bullet. Great. Anyways, we're sitting at 4:01 right now, and a total of 58 minutes worth of live stream. I would try and make it an even 60, but I really don't care. So, on that note, peace out. I will see you guys on Monday at 3 o'clock. Next week, I am thinking I'm probably going to cut it down to 4 days. Don't know what day I'm going to take off next week, but it might be Thursday, it might be Wednesday, I don't know. But I'm just going to take a break. It seems like doing these streams every day of the week just has made the viewers decline. Like the amount of views I'm getting on a video have just dropped a decent amount, almost half. So, and I don't know if it's like I said, like a shadow banning thing, or if it's just people have lost interest because they're seeing my content all the time. But regardless of that being the case, probably going to stream 4 times next week instead of 5, and it's probably going to be at 3 o'clock, the same normal time. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.